Lacey here with the Sweet Pea Chef, and I know it's officially fall, but out here in Texas, it is still very much summer. So I'm gonna be making the most of this summer weather and enjoying this summer corn and edamame salad with a really simple and delicious basil lemon vinaigrette that is so simple and so easy. This salad makes an easy potluck, a side dish, or even a full meal, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So let's get started. Before I forget, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you never miss my new weekly recipe videos and get all sorts of healthy eating inspiration. Go do it right now. For this recipe, I'm gonna be using shelled edamame, which I buy frozen at the grocery store. It's really simple to find in the frozen aisle. And it can be eaten raw or cooked, but for this recipe, to make it even easier, we're gonna have it raw, and it's just a really easy way to add in more protein to this salad. If you want to avoid edamame, that's fine. Some really good options for replacing it would be some green peas, some green beans, some snap peas, carrots, or some diced bell peppers. All right, so with your frozen edamame, go ahead and set that out on the counter and allow that to thaw because we want it to not be frozen for our salad. We're gonna prepare everything else while it thaws on the counter. Our next step is to cook our quinoa. So in a large saucepan or deep stock pot, go ahead and add in your uncooked quinoa, followed by some water. We're gonna bring that to a boil, and then we're gonna reduce it to a simmer, cover it with a lid, and then cook it for about 20 minutes. We know our quinoa is done when all of the liquid is absorbed and those quinoa seeds have opened up and look more full. So go ahead and fluff it with a fork and then set that aside. So adding in our quinoa adds in some fiber and some protein and a lot of other vitamins and minerals. But if you don't like quinoa, you can always replace it with some brown rice or some cauliflower rice or even some roasted sweet potato, just to have that kind of starchy addition to it. Our next step is to cook our corn. Now you could always buy corn kernels frozen at the grocery store if you want, but I like cooking corn, and during the summer it's so fresh and so readily available and cheap in the grocery stores. So go ahead and heat a large pot of water over high heat until it's boiling. Then we're gonna add in our ears of corn. Then we're gonna cook these for just a few minutes until the kernels of corn actually can be pierced very easily with a fork. Then remove them carefully from the hot water and allow them to set. We want them to become cool enough to touch. So for years, I used to cut kernels of corn off of the cob, standing up the corn, and it would just get kernels everywhere. Let me show you how to do this so it makes so much less of a mess. Just turn the cob on its side and then slice it horizontally. It will not make a mess, and it's somehow life-changing. I hope it changes your life as much as it changes mine. It is so much easier to do this way. You're welcome. Go ahead and do this for all the ears of corn until you have all of your kernels ready to go so we can add those into our salad when we're ready. Now we're gonna make our easy dressing, which is a lemon basil vinaigrette. So in a small mixing bowl, go ahead and add in some freshly squeezed lemon juice, followed by some red wine vinegar, garlic, fresh basil, sea salt, and black pepper, and then stir together to combine. Now add in some olive oil, and then we're gonna whisk this together until everything is fully emulsified. You'll notice that the oil and the vinegar is like a really good smooth texture rather than kind of separated. So if you taste this salad dressing right now, you'll notice that it's a little bit tart. And I do that intentionally because we're gonna be adding this salad dressing to things that are a little bit naturally sweet, like that quinoa and the edamame and the corn. If you really wanted to make this a little bit sweeter, you could add some raw honey and whisk that in together as well. But I would caution you because when you add it all to the entire salad, it's really gonna balance out those flavors and it's gonna be so yummy. To assemble our salad in a large mixing bowl, we're gonna add in our corn kernels, our thawed edamame, our cooked quinoa, and some thinly sliced red onion. Then we're gonna drizzle with our delicious lemon basil vinaigrette. Then just toss everything really well to coat. To serve, you can garnish with some fresh basil for a little added texture and flavor as well. This corn edamame salad is so delicious, and it just has all the macros you need for just the perfect snack or meal. It even gets better when it sets in the fridge, so having it as a meal prep option for during the week is also a really good idea too. Just toss it in the fridge, and then whenever you want, grab it right out. You can enjoy it cold or warmed up if you want, which makes it perfect for potlucks or just taking with you for your lunch. It is so delicious, and I hope you love it as much as I do. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video. Let me know if you have any other questions on substitutions that I can help you with for this recipe. And check out my healthy salads playlist for even more delicious salads you can enjoy anytime you want. And enjoy the weather, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.